Hi everybody, what I have today for you is a quick review of the MIVI shoulder rest. It's nice looking, and if you are into such things, it is not too bad, I guess. When I first started playing my violin, I had this one that came with it. And remember, it was a no-name brand, Amazon cheapo violin, which served me quite well. And I thought, well, I don't even know what another shoulder rest is like. And I was somewhat using this. And then I ordered this one. Now, take a look at them. There's no freaking difference, except that this one looks nicer on the bottom. It's supposed to be made out of maple. Here, I have no idea. It looks like plastic to me. It looks like wood that's made, or plastic that's made to look like wood. And supposedly these are supposed to be rubber, but they're plastic. Plastic with maybe a little bit of rubber on top of it. My review, don't bother. It's a cheap, easily broken piece of junk, to be honest with you. It's not worth your money. I mean, take a look. This one is probably worth a couple cents. And this one, it doesn't have a heck of a lot of difference to it. If you take a look. No-name brand, should be a no-name brand. And to be honest with you, I don't even use one. When I first started playing violin, everybody on the interwebs is using a shoulder rest, so I thought I was probably supposed to use one. And then I saw Itzhak Perlman, and he didn't have one. So guess what? For the past probably 6 months of the almost a year that I've been playing, I haven't been using a shoulder rest. When I have a t-shirt on, I put a piece of cloth on my collarbone if I'm going to be playing for a little bit. And that's good for me. Now, I've got fairly broad shoulders and all that kind of stuff. So I think if you're a little bit more on the thin, bony side, that you might need a shoulder rest. If you're smaller, that type of thing. But for me, I've got enough shoulder to hold up a violin. I don't use one. If I were doing it over again, I probably wouldn't have used a shoulder rest at all. Now, I know some of you might swear by them. Fill your boots. I think the violin by itself is perfect, and for a long time people didn't use shoulder rests. Like I said though, if you are built in a way that your shoulders are lower down, or maybe the violin on your collarbone especially causes you some discomfort, then what I would recommend is trying out a bunch of different shoulder rests and finding one that works for you and your body. Don't just go for the cheapo brand, and don't necessarily get the one that they supposedly have this beautiful thing that is, you get it and you're like, I can't believe I paid however much money for this cheap piece of junk that is probably mass produced in China. Not that there's anything wrong necessarily with things coming from China, but let's be serious. I don't know if that's a review, but that's my honest opinion, is that you should find out if you actually need one. So when you start playing violin, probably practice with it and without it and see what works best for you. I have to say, I do like that when you have a shoulder rest on there, it has a little bit more freedom with your arm, because it's kind of in there. That is kind of handy, but I don't need it. And to be honest with you, when I'm playing, I like that the violin, I can feel the vibration into my chest without the shoulder rest. With the shoulder rest on there, it kind of deadens that vibration, and I like the feeling of it. So there you go. I don't know. Let me know what kind of shoulder rest you use, what you think, why you think you should use a shoulder rest. Maybe you have a cheapo one that you think is the best thing on the planet. Maybe you picked up something like this and you think it is the bee's knees. But for me, I don't think it's necessary. I could be wrong. I've been playing violin for about 2 minutes, but those are my 2 cents. So let me know what you think. Subscribe below. Give this video a thumbs up. Show that you're an awesome person, and I'll talk to you next time.